Well, we want to thank Boca Newtons for having us here because it's obviously a beautiful location and we're happy to be here. And I want to welcome you to our February Successful Women in Business Luncheon. We have a great crowd again today. How many of you came last month? Without further ado, because I do want to make sure that Sharon has enough time today, because she does have a really phenomenal program, and it's so nice because she was able to come to the lunch last month, and she was like, I'm so excited to come back. She's got such great energy, so she's excited to be here. We're excited to have her. When I first had met with her about her book, Hot in the Pod, and everything that she talked about, it just was so awesome, and I just knew that it would be a great program for the women today, so I'm excited to introduce Sharon Hoyle Weber.
Okay, great, thank you. Wait. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have to say, you all blew me away last month. All right, I came to my first SWIB luncheon, and I expected to have a nice luncheon. I expected to hear a great speaker, and I got the scoop on Tammy's success. Any bona fide Oprah lovers here today? Just a few? What is it about Oprah that draws you in? What is it about her that draws you in?
Well, I actually worked for her in Baltimore.
Oh.
So I knew her in the very early years, and she is exactly the same. She has a drive and an ambition to do really good things, and so you get that excitement about her.
Yeah,
and she actually cares.
That she actually
you feel
cares.
that.
Yeah, you feel it. Where do you feel it? Where?
Right here.
Yeah, right here, right? She says, to me, power is someone who has the confidence to be their own self. All right, so she acknowledges that to be one's own self does take confidence. It takes courage. It takes resolve. There's another person I'd like to invite, another voice I'd like to invite into our talk today. A successful man in business, Jack Welch, who is our generation's CEO icon. And he was asked one time, someone said, Mr. Welch, what do you think is the key to success? What do you think is the number one thing? And you can imagine the books this man's written, the speeches that he's done, the experiences that he had to draw on. You know what his answer was? Well, be real. Have authenticity be your foundation, your corner. Our real self, that sense of that Oprah's real. And she was the same before as she is now, no matter where she goes. That's a gift that she has. For me, I have to work at it. Because it's a little bit slippery. It's a little bit elusive. Now, my first career, I was a modern dance choreographer. And I went from that into being a training facilitator. And when I went into that, I wanted to be like Sarah Risher or Peter Ma or Stephen Hart, the ones that were doing it and they were successful and they were on the big clients. And I was an independent contractor. So finally I got a break and they put me on a client, some of you might be familiar with it, Big Bear Stores. And on that trip, I decided, I'm not gonna try to be like Sarah Risher anymore. I'm not gonna try to be like Peter Ma anymore. I'm just going to do this my way, and if it flies, it flies. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That was 15 years ago. My business has grown every single year since. And I don't say that, look at me, how good that was. I'm saying that because to me, that's when I started being able to be successful. When I decided to just be me in what I do. So making that decision. The other thing that's valuable about authenticity and the power of authenticity is it puts you on a certain plane of listening. You hear what someone's telling you from here, not from the nose up, from the gut up. And you hear yourself. You hear your own voice when you're committed to authenticity. And we're able to create an environment, a climate in which encourages others to open up to be their real selves too. What a gift to others. What a gift. So when I talk about spreading a virus, I'm talking about spreading a virus of authenticity. And having that be, as Jack says, the foundation, the corner. So spread the virus of authenticity. And thank you so much for having me here today. And thank you, Kate, for inviting me. I'm trying to, thank you. I'm trying to catch up to Kate in her 3,000 Facebook friends. Okay, so I think I've got 2,850 to go. So add me on your Facebook friend, would you?